Right, so we Caddy van, we did a wee bit of diagnostic on it, didn't reveal anything, but it is saying that this is going to need it, and it's saying 69, so it's nearly at the 70 grams, and what it said on the previous one before that was basically, once it gets to 70 grams, replace the DPF, so I'll speak to the customer and see, I'm never going to clean all this out. It does a lot of miles, this van, but I wasn't expecting this, to be honest with you. Anywho. So, Caddy van, we've got DPF issue on it, so it's coming up in 2,000 miles, we'll need to replace the DPF. It's showing 69 grams of soot, it says once it gets to 70, but the van's driving okay. So that's good. Well, that's a 75, the 3/4 AF, 88 AF, 715, maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's a 22mm, but the 22mm's kind of beaten. Unfortunately, I can't find it. I have got it now, but see, that's all the room you've got to get it, so I've managed to get it. So we'll fill it up here with some DPF cleaner. We'll let the thing cool down a bit now. So we'll maybe let it cool down for a few hours, because we'll hit that exhaust straight up to get that out. Don't want to then add some cold fluid in it and cause any damage. So we'll probably let it cool down for the rest of the day, to be honest with you. We'll maybe put this stuff in it. And let it sit overnight maybe, and then go and run it up the motorway tomorrow morning. See if we can get it to bring the levels down anyway, because it's just going to be back in our 2,000 miles. So we'll try and get the levels down. See if we can tell it's got a new one on it, and hopefully clean it in the process. So there you go, that's one wee Caddy van O2 sensor, rather tight, but we got it. Okay, so she's got the 2 cans of Win's DPF cleaner. We do have another one there, just in case. But so we put that stuff in, we let it soak in, and then we've been revving away here. And I'm like, there's not much juice coming out the back of the exhaust, so I'm hoping it just means that it's soaked all in. You can see she's smoking away now, so it's smoking away. We've not started the regen yet. Once you need to give me a secure login, it says. So then you hit OK, secure login, OK. And then, oh geez man, all the smoke now. So you give me that secure login, and then it doesn't actually tell you it's started, but when you actually look at the car, there's a wee light on up here saying the DPF's not doing its regen. So the way these work is they should just automatically regen when they're driving down the road. So, but the light had come on, the light had went back off, so it did its regen. So car came in for diagnostic, didn't really see much wrong, so I thought, right, it's been the DPF, we'll start looking at the data. Lo and behold, pulled up the data, the ash content of the DPF, and what it had said was it's 69 grams, the max limit is 70 grams, and in 2,000 miles the DPF will need replaced. So we're going to try and clean it, and then we'll take it a regen run, see what that level comes down to, and then we'll take it from there basically. So thanks for watching guys. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, have yourselves a great old day. We'll let this smoker smoke away for a little bit. You know what they say, no smoke, no poke. Smoky. Need I taking this cover off down the back there. There is like a little clip that all the wires go into, and then there's a little plastic band that goes around that holds it all together, and that's your O2 sensor there. That's the one we've had out. So taking that out, we also taking this off. So one can in there and one can down the sample probe. So one right in the top and one kind of halfway down the DPF. You can follow that sample probe, that pipe there, it is about halfway, maybe not as much as halfway, but it's kind of middle-ish of the DPF if you like. So one in the top, one in the mid, and we'll see how we go. Yeah man, so the people behind us are getting stunk out.
Is that window not good?
Oh, is that not working? I don't want to try it in case it's on it. Right, so it's bobbing along, getting the revs up. We've got the DPF light on because we've got the machine hooked up. So see how it goes. Hey guys, DPF lights went off, so that's a good sign. So we shall, once we get back onto the Wi-Fi, we'll securely log in again and we'll check all the data. So we've reinitialised everything, we've told it it's got a new filter, we've cleaned it. So fingers crossed it doesn't say it needs changed in 2,000 kilometres. So thanks for watching, haven't already, hit the thumb, hit the subscribe, have a great day. Turn the flash off. That's correct. Okie doke. Fingers crossed. This function is used. If this value has reached 70 grams, the particular filter must be replaced. We already know that. That's this next bit we're concerned by. Alright, so it's saying another 170,000 kilometres it will be necessary to replace it. So the ash load of the diesel particulate filter is 0.0141052 grams and is still well under the maximum load of 70 grams. So that seems fine. Email. So there you go, you can see it there. Mass 5.7 grams, 0.02 and the ash, so should be okay. So hopefully that's it cleaned out enough that it will do another 170,000 kilometres. So we need to calculate that actually and see if that's that. So there you go guys, we just need to do the oil filter on it now. So now that we've done the regeneration on it, we'll change the oil filter so it's got a nice fresh oil filter on it, and hopefully that's all she needs. Thanks for watching. Guys, welcome back. We have a little Caddy. So we've been on that DPF run. We're going to now change that oil and filter on it now just to be safe. So the customer was concerned as well on the tyres. So 4.9 on that band, 5.9 there, 4.9 there. So he's probably looking at these bits and thinking, but there's still a bit of life in them. There's no bald anywhere there. So there's not a lot of tread on the outside of these ones, to be honest with you. So 5.2. 6, 4.7, and yeah, the van tyres. So the van tyres, Continentals, so they're in decent condition. So Continentals on the front, on the rear, sorry. It's got a set of 4 bits. So 4.9, 5.5. 5.1, so yeah, that's absolutely fine as well. Not found any playing in the pins, bushes or ball joints. 4.5, 5.1, 4.3. Yeah, so we've not found any playing in the pins, bushes or ball joints or anything like that, so everything all seems all good. So we've got new oil and filter down there for new 530 LS Pro oil, I'm sure it is on this model. And it's not long had this service, to be honest with you, the wee van, but it does do a lot of miles. And obviously you've seen it had that DPF there, so, and to be honest with you, I believe the DPF is maybe, because the van was driving okay, but it was telling us that, you know, in 2,000 miles, 2,000 kilometres, sorry, we're going to replace the DPF in its entirety. So it's quite a big job on these, to be honest with you. Drive shafts out, and then you've got all the sensors to remove and stuff like that if you need to remove the sensors for the cleaning of it. So yeah, there's obviously more that can go wrong. So the way we're doing it at the minute is, we're trying to do it is less invasive. So, you know, we just don't remove the DPF and try and do it all on the car. Sometimes that's not possible, you need to take it off. So you have absolutely no choice. Sometimes you just need to take it off to clean them. Just depends how bad they are. But if car's in daily use, it's used for business purposes, so it shouldn't be choked up. But what can happen is you get wee faults on the cars, but this one just had the DPF light on when the customer was driving it. It then did go off. So, but what can happen is people go, engine management light's yellow, I'll just keep driving, and then your diesel doesn't do its regen. Gets choked up completely until the point where you need to take it off the car, and there's just no recovering it sometimes. So there you go. So we'll crack on, we'll get the oil and filter changed. We've already slackened off the filter up the top just to let the oil drain out of that filter housing. Get a new sump plug on it. We'll get the oil drained, we'll get a new sump plug and new oil in it as well. So thanks for watching guys. Haven't already, hit the thumb, hit the subscribe button down there, and have yourselves a great day. I believe there's a video on a clutch on this one, I'll put a little link as well, so if you want to check that out. So right now the oil will be spotless on the wee Caddy. Wait to see after we run it for 10 minutes. So it's just under the full. splash in if that. A splash! Two splashes. So, we shall check for leaks, make sure everything's all good.